Hey beautiful souls, Phoenix Sky here, another video with my very own Goddess Isis Messages Oracle deck. I am Phoenix Sky, daughter of Goddess Isis, as well as Powerhouse Master Motivator, author, speaker, among other things that I do. Entrepreneur life. So I was able to create this deck last year. It took me about 2 months to really get it to where I wanted it to be, where I was truly satisfied. I knew that Mama Isis was proud, and I'm proud of the deck. It's called Goddess Isis Messages Oracle Deck by Phoenix Sky. I am Phoenix Sky, and it's actually on sale, $36 if you want a deck, my deck. So good to say that. Anywho, let's get into it and see what the message is. And the way that this deck is placed is pretty much kind of like an affirmational deck, if you will, but it's messages and guidance and instructions she's given me over the course of the years that I've been working with her, and invoking her and giving her permission to come into my space and come into my life and help me on so many different levels. So this message says, Goddess Isis wants you to know that you will never be alone when she is present in your life. You will never be alone when she is present in your life. You will never feel like you don't belong when she is present in your life. You will never feel ever again like you don't belong when she is present in your life. You will never feel abandoned or mistreated by her because she loves you unconditionally. You will never, ever feel abandoned or mistreated by her because she loves you unconditionally. You will always be perfect to her no matter how many times you fall or fail in life. So beautiful. I can't believe I wrote this. So, Goddess Isis wants you to know that you will never be alone once she is present in your life. Oftentimes in life, because we've gone through adversity or struggles and things like that, we feel so alone in our lives. We feel like we don't have anyone to talk to. We can't confide in anyone. We can't trust people because of things that we've been through in our lives, right? But when you work with Goddess Isis and you connect with Mother Isis, Mama Isis, and you invoke her into your space, into your life, she will always be present, regardless if you haven't worked with her for a little bit like I have. I've stopped working with her for a little bit because I was going through some things and a sister had to get it together. But now I'm full back in circle, discipline, my altar work, all the things I'm doing with her. And I can feel her presence. I can feel her love and her energy with me all day. I'm getting all these downloads. It's mind-blowing. It's beautiful and amazing. But she's always present. Sometimes she gives you the opportunity to figure your shit out by yourself on your own. It's exceptionally important to do that. It's like a mother, sometimes a mom allows you to clip your wings and fly away and you come back. That's Mama Isis. She gives you that love. You will never feel like you don't belong when she is present in your life. Oftentimes in my life, I felt like I was the black sheep of the family or the rainbow sheep because I'm gay. And my family had a hard time with me coming out. I came out when I was 40 years old. There was times in my family like I felt like I didn't fit in because my viewpoints and the way that I did things and the way that I said things and how I would react to certain things didn't match up or align with them. Majority of my family is very conservative and reserved. And I'm a rebel. I'm a free spirit. I'm ha ha he he, that kind of person. I live out loud. And so I always felt like I didn't belong. But with her, I feel like I belong to myself. I belong to being her daughter. And I belong to the kind of spiritual family and kind of family I had to create within myself. So I didn't feel alone. You will never feel abandoned or mistreated by her because she loves you unconditionally. Oftentimes in life, people say that they love us, but they mistreat us and they abandon us and they leave us and they reject us. And if you've ever felt or experienced abandonment and rejection, it really cuts deep down in your core, in your heart space when you're abandoned or rejected. And it leaves a trauma in you, a trauma that sometimes you don't realize subconsciously it's still there because the little you or the teenage you or the grown woman you, depending on when you were abandoned and felt rejected, that part of you is still there. That energy is still there. I'm speaking from experience because I've gone through this sometimes and it's a real thing. So for her to tell me, and for me to believe her that she will never abandon or mistreat me because she loves me unconditionally, I believe it wholeheartedly, 100%, with no shadow of a doubt. Other people, not so much. So you will always be perfect to her no matter how many times you fail or fall. We are all imperfect beings having a human experience. And sometimes people will be like, oh, I love you just the way that you are, and I accept you just the way that you are. But when you lash out, or you become manipulative, or you something happens to you and you feel like you have to be on a defense, or you get offended, or you speak your truth, or you stand up for yourself, you defend yourself, it becomes a problem. And people don't love you unconditionally. People don't think that you're perfect just the way that you are, because you decided to say no, or you decided to exercise your power of this. I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to accept this. So they're like, okay, yeah, we don't love you no more. Her, she will love you just the way that you are, and you're perfect to her just the way that you are, with no ifs, ands, or buts, or anything. She loves you completely. She sees through you. She sees the many, many masks that you wear. She sees my mask that I wear at times. Yes, because I'm human and I'm not perfect. And I'm still a work in progress, as they say, right? We all are. We all are a work in progress. But with Mama Isis gives you the opportunity to experience feeling seen, heard, validated, and understood by her. She wraps her arms and her wings around me. She wraps her arms and rings around you. You who's watching this, you who want to connect with her, you who want to work with her, you who want to invoke her. It's a beautiful thing to invoke her. I think she's one of the most sought out goddesses out there for invocation, for evolution, for ascension, for initiation. She spiritually initiated me. I had someone that wanted to initiate me, physical human body person, but I was like, yeah, nah. I would prefer to be initiated by source. She's the source for me anyway. So Goddess Isis wants you to know that you will never be alone once she is present in your life. You will never feel like you don't belong once she is present in your life. You will never feel abandoned or mistreated by her, because she loves you unconditionally. You will always be perfect to her, no matter how many times you fuck up, fall, or fail. And that is the truth of the truth of the truth. TRUFF, truth. So this is my deck. Like I said before, Phoenix Sky here. The deck is on sale, $36. The link is in my description. And I have something fun coming up that I'm going to announce and share as soon as it's done, as soon as me and Mama Isis configure it, create it, and make sure that it fits and it's perfect and all that good stuff. Then I will go ahead and announce the next thing that's coming up for me and Mama Isis that I'm doing for the community, as well as me offering Powerhouse Master Motivational Sessions with me, as well as experience Mother Isis's motherly energy. And I'll be facilitating that anyone who wants to connect with her, want to feel her motherly energy, especially if you are struggling with a relationship with your own mom and dad, your own parents, and you need that spiritual motherly energy to keep you grounded, to keep you navigating in a positive mindset, I offer that as well. Phoenix Sky here. Have an amazing day.